Edgar wasn't looking for love. He wasn't even looking for money. He was just scrolling through LinkedIn one day and catching up on industry news when a connection request popped up from Rita. She had an impressive profile: consultant, financial strategist, years of experience. She even had a few mutual connections. Why not? At first, it was small talk, industry trends, tech innovations, even football. Manchester United's latest match against Leicester City had been all over his feed. The conversation was effortless, casual. Then one day, Rita brought up investing. She introduced Edgar to a crypto platform she'd been using. It had yielded incredible returns, she claimed. Nothing pushy, just a suggestion. He was skeptical, but Rita had been nothing but professional. He put in a small amount, watched in it grow, and then took it out successfully. Encouraged, he raised his stake. Then came the moment that changed everything. Edgar clicked withdraw, and the website crashed. He refreshed. He tried again. His balance was still there, on the screen at least, but the money was gone. $78,000 vanished. Rita stopped replying. The LinkedIn profile deleted. The website disappeared. Edgar had been butchered like a pig raised for slaughter. He wasn't alone. Across the world, a vast, sophisticated machine was doing the same thing to millions of others. Pig butchering, they call it. A crime so devastating it rivals the illegal drug trade in scale and impact. And the criminals, they aren't just a handful of masterminds lurking in the shadows. They are part of an underground gig economy. Some even held against their will in compounds where they are forced to scam or suffer the consequences. In Myanmar and Cambodia, entire buildings house these operations, complete with supermarkets, brothels, even torture chambers for workers who refuse to comply. The United Nations estimates that nearly 250,000 people are employed in cyber scam operations across just a few countries. Some estimates say that number globally is over 1.5 million. And technology is making it worse. With just 15 seconds of someone's voice, AI can now clone it almost perfectly. Scammers use deepfake video calls to impersonate bosses and relatives, tricking employees into wiring millions. One finance worker in Hong Kong authorized a $25 million transfer to criminals who had created an entire fake Zoom call, complete with AI generated faces of their supposed colleagues. Even those who should know better fall prey. FBI agents have lost money to scams. Neuroscience PhDs, a pastor in Kansas who stole from his own church to invest in a fake trading scheme. The chief executive of a small bank in the US took $47 million from his institution and lost it all to an online con artist named Bella. Scam Inc. is bigger than ever, and law enforcement, they are still treating it like a nuisance instead of the global crisis it is. Governments throw billions at drug enforcement, yet cyber scamming continues to grow unchecked. The digital world moves too fast, the money too fluid. Criminal networks operate across borders while the authorities remain stuck in a national mindset. Some countries are trying to fight back. Singapore has set up a command center where banks, police, and e commerce firms can track stolen funds in real time. The US has cracked down on crypto regulations. But deregulation threatens to undo that progress. And the criminals? They keep adapting, because this isn't just about crypto or romance scams. This is about fear, greed, loneliness, grief, and boredom. Every human weakness digitized and exploited at scale. And maybe, just maybe, the next victim is reading this message right now.